Hey guys, Tabitha here. I'm just giving you guys a bonus video of a project I just finished. Me and my brother were working on mini paper bag albums we made out of lunch bags. So here's mine. I made a family book. I'm going to go ahead and run through all the pages really quick, and we're going to post it in our Etsy store. So we have 2 available to purchase, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So this front right here is stamps from Inkadinkado. I'll let you know the collection at the end. I went on ahead and stamped those images, and I used Tim Holtz Distress embossing powder for the cover here. And on his blog he shows you how to use his embossing powder, because it feels kind of like sandpaper. It's rough. So, and I use George's Basic Shapes for the word family. I distressed that also. And I found these, surprisingly, these butterflies at TJ Maxx in the clearance section. There's 12 of them for 70 cents. And all I did was added the pearls. Okay, and I added some corners there and red ribbon. This whole color scheme is red, black, and cream. Okay, oops. Open it up. This is the first page. Of course, I had to use some puff paint there. Border stamp, puff paint for the body and the head of the butterfly here. You can't see it on camera, but I stickled the stars on the butterfly's wings there. This page here I distressed. I distressed the flower here. Of course, puff paint again. Stressed edges, and I glued all the pages, all the bags down, all the bag sections down on the first page. Second page, all black cardstock. This I love. This is a rose paper. It's like a snapshot of a whole bunch of roses, and I loved it. This is just flour that I cut out from my Cricut, and I stickled the edges. Fiskars, Treading Water border punch here. This flap right here, these are just some rub-ons. I distressed the edges. And this is just a sticker. I put a dimensional behind that. Next, this is a border sticker. In the center of these I use stickles. This is a tag. You can pull it out. I stamped it with some antique looking stamps, a key stamp, postage stamp, key, luggage. Of course, on the bottom, puff paint. And I used here a little brad and an arrow. Same with this, I used an arrow and a brad. Puff paint to highlight. Butterflies, my butterfly punch. Now this flap I kept open, so pull this out. Just framed it with some red glitter paint. This tab says stories. On the other side, flip it over, it says jokes. This is for journaling on this side or whatever. Other side is for picture. Oh, and I dry embossed and I corner punched every corner. You probably can't see it, but it's dry embossed. It has a really beautiful design on it. Okay. Over here I used a couple of brads, that pretty rose paper again. And this, I used one of those antique stamps again. This sticker says, "It is the absurdity of family life, the raggedness of it, that is at once its redemption and its true nobility." That's a quote from James McBride. Again, journaling or a picture. Another rub-on. This is a punch that my friend gave me when she came over for our scrapbook meet. Another sticker here, it says, "The greatest of these is love." You can put a picture here. And this is border sticker. And I used brads here. Is this brad? Eyelets, I'm sorry. Eyelets here and on the front here. And I used hemp. I tied a knot. I tied a knot here at one end. And I threaded through the loop. And I hot glued it. And this side, I threaded through the loop and I tied a knot here so I can close it like this. It's pretty easy to close. On the spine here, I also added an eyelet. I'm not quite finished with it. I had to decide what charms I was going to put on it, what ribbon and everything. So I'm still deciding on the ribbon. These are the charms I'm going to use. These are just some Cricut cutouts here. I'm going to use Mod Podge on it so it can harden. This is a charm that my little brother sent me. They're little coins. This one is M for Moments. It's from Tim Holtz. And this is just a little tag. I'm going to use Mod Podge on this also. So these are the charms I'm going to use on my album. But that's the album that I made. Again, it'll be available at our store. I thought it came out really good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a good day.